I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Aha! There you are! If only Ranrock were here to see this! Carry on! Listen!
Send us!
Now! You won't survive this!
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high.
Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of inferior. Really?
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Reparo. Confringo. Accio. Eight legs is simply too many.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Confringo.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Accio! Confringo!
Best the likes of
Accio!
I won't rest.
Accio! Glacius! Incendio! We're not finished yet.
Are you sure?
Incendio! Glacius! Confringo! Confringo! Accio! Glacius! Incendio!
How nice of you to stop by.
Descendo!
Let's get this over.
Stupid one! Protego! Stupid one! Confringo! Glacius! Incendio! Confringo! Glacius!
We certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with.
Accio!
Now, we can have a look
Confringo!
around in peace.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio.
Clear out these spider webs.
Revelio.
Always seem to be in the way.
Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that. Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora. Sebastian,
It will help
I
us
think I
unravel
found
more
something.
of this mystery.
A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Confringo. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless...
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
What's that? Aha! I see you! To your knees!
Accio! Confringo! Places! Incendio!
Enjoy!
Feels like I've been at this for hours. Ooh, this shouldn't take long. Who's that?
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
You're really not very good at this, are you?
Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Glacius! Stupefy! Accio! Glacius! Incendio! Revelio. Accio. Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Glacius. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Repulso.
Lumos.
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air...
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to... If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've...
Perfect. By the way, Ominous...
I didn't.
Good. Ominous would be living... I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio! Glacier! Confringo! Rodrigo! Glacier! Incendio! Confringo! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. This room is smaller than it looks.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Incendio! Accio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Stupefy! Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! There's something here by the altar. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
What did you find?
Accio! Revelio! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the...
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. Hold on to that diary entry.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond it.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to
Accio!
this than even I
Wingardium
imagined.
Leviosa!
Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Revelio! We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't... It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places that... So, if you'd like...
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could say... You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no... Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Something troubling ahead.
Confringo! Protego! Imperio! Accio!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Confringo!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried. Leviosa. Accio. That worked. Keep going. Accio. Uniting Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Uniting Leviosa. You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place. Confringo! Accio! Imperio! Defender! Potato! Stupid one! Accio! Stupid one! Confringo! Defender!
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Accio! Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Revelio!
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must...
I can't believe it. After all this...
What do you suppose is meant by the dark?
I have no idea.
The note advises to leave...
I assure you, we were meant to find this. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous? Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right.
I'm sorry.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
Accio! I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed. Accio!
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified. Not sure what I did to deserve... How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlets. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
That's horrid.
No!
Potato!
I will make you pay.
Accio!
That was unimpressive.
Accio!
Stay back! Keep out the way! Keep out the free! Stop it! I should have been and utterly painless!
Uncle! To the right!
Bombarda! Got it!
They're closing in!
Levioso!
They'll retreat. We'll make them go.
An intruder! An intruder!
Accio!
Good time handling it!
Missed me!
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Confringo! them. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Oh, little mocha. What an unfortunate disappointment. It's not your best month.
We have to fight. Accio!
Keep up with all three.
Imperium!
Got it.
Bombarda!
Up for a minute. Suffering.
Got them! They'll retreat. We'll make them retreat.
Who do you think you are? Stop provoking them.
I'm handling it. Accio! Accio! Imperium! We have to fight!
Keep up.
Uncle, to the right!
Accio!
They're closing in!
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Far from
Do that. Keep out the way.
There's nowhere to go!
Keep out of sword's reach. No!
Accio!
Uncle,
Bombard!
to the right!
Got it.
They're closing in!
Accio! Place it! Incendiary! You'll not win here!
Shit! Be careful!
Accio!
Mine!
We've got them! They'll retreat! We'll make them retreat!
One less Shiva to hurt me. Stop provoking them. Expulsion. Cover up wise, bandit. I won't.
Places! Protego, we have to fight.
Keep out in front, reach!
To the right!
They got him!
Bombarder.
They're closing in!
On Pringle! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
How can you say that? You just used the Imperious curse on Ominous.
I did, but with his consent, Sebastian. It may
I shall make my uncle see reason.
It might be best to let him calm down a while.
You may be right.
What was he thinking?
Revelio.
Pardon me, Mr. Sal.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What's that you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all? Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft. If I hear that Why, Sebastian?
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collar's somehow...
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check.
That's a good idea.
I'll start looking into it right. There was something else that I wanted. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long...
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Who'll talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle? You certainly made an impression.
Point of toilet if it could be done with magic.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
faster!
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Accio. Glacius. Bombarda. Glacius. Incendio! Glacius! Bombarda! Accio! Incendio! Lumos.
some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where...
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of a... Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he had...
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his...
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories... He is determined to take it for...
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our...
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation...
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I
can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher...
What written plans? And why can't you come...
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is and I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I shall see you soon.
Thank you for being willing to...
You are very welcome.
What are Amit and I to do again?
Remain
What else should we know about?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend. From what I know of wizard magic, that should...
You two seem ready for adventure.
Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Repulsor. Revelio. The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I'll be quiet. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on steam.
Lumos.
Interesting.
Bombard. Incendio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine. I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio. We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
What there? Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Watch your step round here. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Sworn. Watch your step round here. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Watch your step round here. Most goblins in my family.
They're being watched. By a door. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Matter of time.
Why should you use this illusion? I see
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Army. You have my word.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armeet. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here, a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Revelio.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Clever.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Let's get this. Fight back. I won't rest. I'm a goblin, not a toy. You are postponing the inevitable. I hate that.
Descendo.
Force my hand. I've been fighting since before you were born. requires a
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that they're building something rather large.
Places.
You know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't have one of the
Places. Confringo. Incendio. You almost had a lucky shot. Potato. Stupid one. Places. Let's get it. Confringo. Where did he come?
I will have my revenge!
Why can't I hit you? Pity, not quite. Accio. You can't stop me. How childish! There you are. Incendio. That's your place. You're dying with.
I'm for the best. No! I'll get you for that.
Places. Incendio.
Put me on the ground now!
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. There must be more around here. What could they be building?
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Arrest them.
One less sheep, little moon calf. Far from home, eh? This is almost too easy. Places. It's a
should be the last of them. Accio!
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain. Please don't—
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found...
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle...
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then...
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
This.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
This looks intriguing. I hope Professor...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Revelio. Accio. Repulsor.
What is rightfully ours.
Arresto momentum.
An intruder!
Arresto momentum.
You're the one who released Oaks.
Repulsor. Accio.
Is the skill.
Repulsor. Accio.
never knows when society will be thrown.
Hello again. Wonderful. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't...
You'd like me to report back?
You...
I'm not one.
I look forward to our next meeting.
Find myself scurrying.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
You can stop. I met a girl once. Looked like an inferior.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a pack. She didn't send me an owl this week either.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You said...
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place. I thought we might go and see it for us.
Of course.
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And... Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply...
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher.
That sounds straightforward.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers.
Well then.
Wonderful. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She can't make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least we've done what we came to do. I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Fantastic. wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Good thinking, but she'd still be able to smell you. Well, there's no turning back now. Over here!
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She is making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. Look! Underneath her. I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here
Reparo.
broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people.
That's what Gran always... The important thing is that we... Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you want...
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our...
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and...
True.
Unless what?
Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. How could I have been so blind?